This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
Here's the first, and it's going to be a wide delivery first up. Goes over the top and gets plenty off this, and he knows there's a fielder out there, so we'll just help that along. But this time it's going to be played beautifully down the ground. Very quick hands from Ghani. Plays a lovely shot. That's hit pretty well, and it's a lovely slog sweep. I like the way he gets down pretty early here. Wide delivery, that's up in the air, fine uppercut. Now this is the way that Usman Ghani opened his account. And now it's a short one which gets worked away. Balle, balle, balle. Ginna sona shaka lagya Jabardast batting. And goes in his favourite area again. He's very good in that area, very strong. And encourage people to go scan themselves. That's going to be a no ball. That's a Gundy ball from Harvey. And now that one will go through the keeper and go all the way to the boundary for 4 byes. Well, wants to get funky here, and that's gone. He's absolutely plumb. And he's going to just score 3 in this one of 7. And this is it's a horrible shot. It really is. It's a straight ball. And Saqib, not really sure what he's trying to do here. And goes for the shot. Completely misses the bat. Hits the pad. And when you're standing right in front of your stumps, and Haider, well, you can't judge them really by the... Take the dog for a walk. That's high and mighty. That's 6. 6 Kadera Skinna Sona. Well, he's going to get lucky this time. Goes for the sweep shot. Gets it wrong. Hits the top of the bat. And loops the keeper. Now this one is going to be another lucky break for Ghani Issa. Well, not out of the middle, but unfortunately for the fielding side, they haven't got a fielder there. Right, there again, that's going to go all the way. Well, whether you have fielders back there or not, nobody stopping that is too short. Oh, well, that's a wicket. And it's not the best of deliveries, he has to be said, to pick up a wicket, but Prab Singh, who knocks the ball onto his own stumps, I believe, here. Let's have a look. Yep. Crunches the ball onto his own stumps. Yeah, it was good to see Kroom. Kroom just come back from a tour, actually. Well, I suppose eventually you will swing and get one, and a fantastic catch there taken. Well, you can see, I think, right, up in the air, catching chance. Well, kids, I'll let you commentate this one. Shots were played on credit, where that one is going to just get away from the fielder. It was Prab Singh who was there again. Of course, I'm totally blinded by that. And give his team a good finish. That's another one that's going to be hoiked out of here. Who wants this one? And couldn't quite get there. Shot. That's a really good shot. Gets his legs out of the way and crunches it solidly down the ground. Cause us any concern? Well, that's going to cause a lot of concern. That's a Gundy ball. That is Gundy. Right, bat on ball. Nobody once again back there. I really don't think. And, well, that's nice. It's full, it's straight. And maybe the extra balls that are going to be bowled in this one will come in handy. Well, he likes that, does Qureshi. And so he should. He does get it right. This time it's full. It's on the money. Good delivery. I think he actually holds that one back a little bit as well. Maybe a little bit off pace. So Mustafa Qureshi, especially where those 3 fielders are. So this field for me, definitely not right. There it is again. Nobody on that side. Well, this one's going to get away from the fielder. Here comes a throw, and that probably is out to the camera here. A good bit of fielding there. There's a good throw from Shaji. That's well bowled again, just a dot ball. Right back to me, he says. Right back to me. I'll have it right back. Well, you don't need it back because that is the end of the innings. And after all that... Played nicely down the ground. No run. Good stop. Dot ball. The batting side, what a shot. What a shot that is. Beautifully played. The benefit of the boundary early on, but of course it was Kotka. It's played one bounce in the gap and will go all the way. So there will be a boundary from Murad Khan in that one as well. Mohammed again. Played out nicely. And this time they will pierce the offside field. There's been a couple of shots in that area, mainly from Murad.
Another wicket after his spectacular one in the previous game. And does he get one here? Oh, it's almost a spectacular grab on the boundary. Talent for the future. Just be a case if someone else can step up. And certainly Murad Khan might be the one. That's the Guildford boys getting ready for their next game. Got a bit of extra fielding practice in there.
And that's a really nice shot as well. That's the extra power needed. He knows the fielder's out there. Hasn't been able to... Can't bowl another short one. That's up in the air and it's grabbed. What a good catch this is. Catches it. And Kotka just never really seemed to settle. He's going to be caught here. Doesn't get this right. Offers a chance. The fielder comes running in. Well, the man who's got the Nelson on his back, Taha Mohammed, holds on to it. And Kotka, he did give a life earlier, which wasn't taken, but he wasn't able to cash in. He'll go just for 8. The third. Well, this time he goes area because he's short, and it will go all the way. Balle, 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 kinna sona. Think about getting a big score here. And it's played away, and it's going to be 4. Cleverly played. Played away, there's a sweeper out there, but not going to be able to get there. And well, I'm not sure who's that who was trying to do a little bit of fielding. And they might be on the leg side, but nobody's going to catch up with those. It's a good shot. So Murad goes right back into his crease, trying to maybe tuck him up a little bit. It's played down the ground with a bit of meat on it, and he's going to get past the fielder. He's hit that nice and straight. As far as Haider. And that's high again. This one could be a no-y. I think we have to check the height on this one. He got away with 1. Now, is it 6 or is it 7? Let's take a look. All right, now there is a fielder out there, but can't stop it.
Having 9 wickets in hand. So, well, it's Murad Khan who decides if they're going to get anywhere close to this total. He will have to do the heavy lifting as he slaps his way to 56.
Right, this is in the air. Zahidi wants it himself very casually. He gets under it, takes the catch, and you said it, that something had to give. And that's going to be the end of Faris Haider. But that may not be a bad thing, as that one just gets scooped high up into the air. Haider will go for 15. Of the 12 deliveries that he faces. So once again, the strike rate's not good. They need somebody who can get himself in. That's high up in the air. Fielder watching, but has to watch it get over his head. Singh will start with 6 and maybe should be thinking about retiring out. Well, this is why, because somebody can just come in and make a difference instantly. Singh gets 1 just over the fielder for 6. And he will go again. That one will bounce a couple of times before it goes over the boundary. 4 more runs. So there you go. See, just 10 runs in 2 balls.
Impact that has. Well, that's going to have an impact on the tournament referee's 10. Knock, Ian, as that one gets...
Well, that's not a good delivery. But again, it doesn't get punished.
But they should surely get the consolation point, and right on cue it goes for 4 by, so that will be the point. Big no ball called once more by the umpire, and it's going to be double trouble. Yeah, I had a colourblind coach, cricket coach, as this one will be a free hit, and this one goes up in the air, and well, that's coming somewhere near us. Oi, that lands about a metre to our right. I knew we were relatively safe.
Well, that's a good plan as well. It's going to be another boundary, so Murid Khan is... Ay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what he needed. It's one that's straight at him. I told you, he's good on the pull and the hook shot. Well, he can, and he goes funky. Sun, sea, sand, and sexy cricket. Whips that away, and this time it will get past the fielder. It will go past Eli Shenoy. In the air, it's going to get over the fielder, is it? No, it's a good catch. And that one could be the match. It could be the match. 10 required of 2. Somebody's going to come out and hit 2 boundaries to win it, and one of them has to be a 6. That's a really good catch, actually. And I think that's Bakhtiar Khan that holds on to that. Fantastic catch. Plays it nicely. Will just be a single. And it's, you know, Tina, it's turned out just as I thought. It's going to be a victory for London County Cricket. So well done to them. Remember, they're playing for the first time on the European Cricket Network. And after going down to Wimbledon, they've come back well here. They've defended that 152. But I think CFC Pinnacle Pro, they're going to have a good look at themselves here. It's just as I was talking about. They're going to finish and end up being about 7 runs short here and go down. But it's all the balls, Tina, that they chewed up. And Kanika, the captain, you know, 8